My dear brothers 2021. Shi Xia and her brother Shi Dong have depended on each other since they lost their parents when they were little. Her brother mysteriously disappears with no trace, and Shi Xia has been searching for him ever since. One day, while looking for a missing brother, Xia accidentally teleports to a strange Shanxia world, and there she meets Hao Shi, an immortal. Hao Shi adopts her as his little sister, but when a real brother, who is now the leader of the feared demon sect, reappears, both men fight to guard their little sister, and the hilarious adventure's journey begins. Rebirth for You 2021. Jiang Baoning, the commandery princess of Jianan, grows up in the palace since childhood. She remains carefree despite knowing that there is no freedom within the palace walls and does not want to be used as a puppet. Thus, relying on her own, she resists the fate of becoming a tool in the inner palace fighting. Li Xian, a guard of the imperial army, wants to understand the truth behind some events many years ago. He works hard to seek a higher position in the palace just to get relevant clues. They are two people with vastly different personalities who meet by chance and love each other. In order to reverse their own destiny, they work together, look forward to breaking through the barriers of identity, and stay with their loved ones for a lifetime. The Blooms at Rui Pavilion 2020. Fu Rong is the second daughter of the powerful Fu family, but after a terrible mishap and a painful illness, she is granted the gift of foresight. Able to look into her own future, she can see great wonders and unspeakable sadness. She sees herself marrying a dashing duke named Su Shujin, but she can also see that a tragic and untimely destiny also awaits her. She begins to think that her untimely end may be linked to a relationship with the Duke, so decides to avoid him at all costs. However, destiny will not be so easily ignored. A number of dastardly plots threaten to dethrone the royal family. Eventually, Fu Rong realizes that the only way she can help bring peace to the land is to join forces with the Duke and attempt to do whatever it takes to change her fortunes. Who Rules the World 2021. He Fengxi is handsome and elegant, while Bai Fengxi is majestic and unrestrained. Opposites attract as both are best in skill and intellect. Caught in the warfare of the martial arts and political world, the flowers of love begin to bloom, the blood that has been sacrificed within the last 10 years. Trying to keep their identities hidden, they constantly have to be 3 steps ahead when dealing with much political unrest, betrayal, infighting, and the ultimate battle for the imperial throne. They join hands seeking justice while trying to calm the ever-growing uncertainty brought on by an unseen malice. But will their love bring peace to a time, and who will ultimately rule the world? Love of Thousand Years 2020. Fu Jiuyun is an immortal who falls in love with a mortal woman and longs to begin a relationship with her. Although he is very powerful, he finds himself repeatedly unable to win her heart and instead ends up following her 1,000 years and 10 different mortal incarnations. But when she is reborn as a princess, things promise to be different, particularly after an evil-minded prince from a neighboring realm hatches a evil plan with a group of demons. The plot succeeds in wiping out the prince's family and devastating her realm, but she manages to take on the form of a made harm man and evades her foes. Determined to exact revenge on those who wronged her, she allows Fu Jiyun to help her, and the duo eventually forms a love bond. But when they discover that the destiny dictates that their romance may have an unexpectedly short life, the duo is forced to make difficult decisions that they will impact their lives and those for the princess subjects forever. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and like to our channel.